Yo, what's good, man? Today, I got to get rid of what's a fairly new pickup for a new pickup. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you guys have come along and, join me on my journey, man. What I consider having a problem, because I can never be satisfied with buying a vehicle. I've owned about 45 cars, and I'm always all over the place. It's always something new that I want. So I end up with a lot of cars, or lack of better words, a lot of piled up around here. But so right now, I'll just get to it. So maybe a couple months ago, I was, I'm a YouTube junkie. I'm up all night doing the research, and I was looking into the GMC AT4X. I love off-road style vehicles. Not necessarily that I'm gonna, go do any off-roading, but I love that style of vehicle. One of my most favorite trucks that I've ever owned was Ford Raptor, first gen. So I have a GMC Denali SUV, a 2022 Yukon Denali, and I absolutely love that for travel, and for daily drive or things like that. But so I wanted something with the luxury, but would also give me the look, the ride, the aggressiveness, and if I needed the power or the speed, I'd have it there. So I'll show you. I went and bought this GMC. It's a 2022 GMC AT4X. It's pretty dirty. I told y'all I have a problem. I'll show y'all this on the channel later. It's an 84 AM General, old school ice cream truck, 22-inch transits. But like I said, the Denali is there. But we're talking about this. Bought this thing, thought I'd love it. And I actually hate it. Let's talk about a few reasons why I hate it. Let's get in here and walk you through a few things. The interior is lovely. I'll give them that much. Interior, very plush. It's very nice inside. Fake Alcantara. Leather quality is good. Something that sold me on this, as if I needed it, was the massage options. I was sold on that. I thought that I would really love this of the truck, but we'll speak on it in a minute. Interior, again, top class. Not quite as good as the Denali, but good. This button, the start engine button, why so big, GMC? So, a few things that I found to be an issue with this truck. It's slow as hell. When I say slow, I mean slow. This is like a minivan slow. So for me, it could only be a grocery getter. I wanted something that would be a bit more aggressive. I don't care to ever add pipes or different exhausts to the trucks. I like getting an aggressive sound. My Escalade has an aggressive roar. If I hit the accelerator, I get it. This is for it to have the 6.2, I don't know, man. They dropped the ball on this. They dropped the ball big time on this truck. That was my first gripe and complaint about this truck. Secondly would be, I absolutely hate this Google system, this Google Android system. It's very slow. It's the delay in it is ridiculous. Everything has to be run through Google unless you're doing Apple CarPlay. But it totally sucks, guys. I love the look of it now. This is very clean. It's very slick. The inside, this was one of the reasons I went for this truck, because I love the way they dressed it out. But I'll say this, it sucks. I never have, if GMC is gonna continue to use this interface for the infotainment system, I'll never own another GMC if they're gonna go forward with this. Half of the time it doesn't work. You get a lot of the lagging, if I go to use the built-in navigation, if I'm doing something on my phone and I want to use the in-house navigation, it has no connectivity. And I'm like, wait, I'm paying for the Wi-Fi, I'm paying for all of this, and I can't connect? I can't pay my money for things like that. If I'm gonna pay top dollar, this is an $80,000 pickup truck, and I've had better $40,000 pickup trucks. So needless to say, with this being the first video on the channel, I'm gonna show you how I make these sporadic decisions, man, and it's so wild. Tomorrow, my new truck will be coming in tomorrow. Now, I've had this truck 2 months now. I did a equity trade, so I actually traded in a Tesla for this truck. So I didn't really spend any money, and the Tesla it paid off everything except $20,000. So that was really good. So I have great equity in the truck, and I can get out of it seamlessly. It's not painful at all. And tomorrow, I'm going back to something I love. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll get that uploaded and bring you into the world of the new truck. Man, I can't wait to show you that. I love it. So, to add on to the list of reasons of why the AT4X has to go, this is kind of, okay, one part, something I like about the truck, and the other part, something I completely hate about the truck. I like the multifunctional tailgate. That's actually really cool. I like that they did that, because a few days ago, hauling lumber, things like that, hauling different loads, I was able to just drop the top portion, and I'll show you here. I was able to just drop here. And let my loads stick out of the truck this way. Even able to prop this up to kind of hold whatever in, if it needs to be, if it needs somewhere to rest against or whatever, right? Now, that is the only love or like that I have for the tailgate. Now we go into everything I hate about the tailgate. Even just lifting this is too heavy. Now, what I mean by too heavy is no, of course I can lift it, but it shouldn't be that heavy. I've had the TRX. My TRX was much lighter than this. Of course, my older Raptor was much lighter than this. I had a Laramie that was much lighter than this. When I get to going into the full tailgate, I mean, you really have to brace this in lifting this back up. I think with the technology and everything that they've done with these trucks, that especially with nearly $100,000 truck, I think that they need to make this an electric or at least an auto assist lift on this tailgate. So it's just too heavy, too clunky closing up to be such a nice truck. And you guys see, tag hadn't even expired really before it's being traded back in. And those guys, if you're in Nashville, go see the guys over at Mercedes-Benz of Nashville, Cool Springs. They're amazing to work with. Their buyers department, they don't haggle you on pennies. They go ahead and, you know, give you a good deal and, you know, give you something that's fair, something that they can make a little money on top of, and something that you're happy to walk away with. But this is a look at all around the truck. I do like, you know, did the blacked out most of the red and things like that on this truck. It's pretty dirty. It's been sitting out here, man. We're in the South, so of course it's piling everywhere, but these tires, wheels and tire package, it's just too small. It doesn't have the aggressive look. I don't know, man. It's just not it. Something else that I really don't like about and GMC isn't the only one that does this, but I need these guys to start thinking like Ram. If I reach for this back door, it needs to unlock as well. Not just button push on the front, it needs to unlock on the back as well, like the Rams do. I know the Raptors don't do it as well. They don't do it, but come on, trucks. If the market and the way post-COVID has happened is, you know, everything costs so much money now. Every truck is $100,000. If we're going to be paying top dollar for these vehicles, we need to get top dollar, you know, realistically, you know, functions from the truck. But here's another look inside of it. Getting ready to clean it out. It's not really dirty, but getting ready to clean it out before I trade it tomorrow. But then you guys get to see what's coming. There's another look. Show you back seat room. I mean, I still have the buyer's guide in here from when I bought the truck, but it shows you I didn't have it long. For whatever reason, another thing that I noticed in this truck, the back seat seems so kiddie and cheaply made in comparison to the front seats. We understand that, you know, most front seats are going to be a little more plush and things like that because these are 9 times out of 10 lift-away benches. But man, it again, I go back to being nearly $100,000 truck. You have to do better than this. At least give you real Alcantara instead of this fake. Oh man, I could go on for days on this truck. I got it, I bought it, and I was just like, oh man, I really put, in 2 months, I probably put 150 miles on it, just hating it. So there you go. But this is the biggest reason I hate it. Google. Again, guys, man, I appreciate y'all liking. I appreciate you subscribing. It'll be a lot more car content. You'll get to see some of my classic cars, 69 Camaro, 68 Camaro. You'll get to, you know, go to my buddy's shop and, man, it's no telling what you see in there. But also, this ice cream truck, which is an LS swapped 84 AM General. You'll get to see a lot of that build shortly. So y'all stay tuned.